Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today in the sight of God and this beautiful venue to witness and celebrate the marriage of Maggie and Andrew. The purpose for today remains the same as it has for thousands of years. Two people choosing to be lifelong partners. Two lives uniting to become one.
When the sun is rising, your shadows fall behind. When all the weight you carry is weighing on your mind.
Maggie and Andrew want everyone assembled here today to know how grateful they are to have you in their lives. They are especially thankful that you have joined them on this very special day to celebrate their marriage.
So let's run away to faraway places, escape from this life we have known. Your eyes on new worlds to discover. Your heart is the place I call home.
Maggie, one day we were strangers, the next we were inseparable. From there you became my love, but more importantly my best friend. Today we become husband and wife. You've helped me grow in ways I cannot put into words and have made me want to be a better person, not just for myself, but for you and Tanner. You're the most beautiful, smart, generous person I've ever known, and I promise to always respect you.
Andrew, I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind. Everything in life led me to you. You have proven to be an incredible dad over the years. I didn't believe it was possible to find someone who would love me and my son the way that we both deserved, equally. Then along came you. Thank you for always leaving me sweet notes around the house and buying me flowers just because. Bringing me hot tea at bed every night. You are the kindest, most loving man, and I'm so blessed to have found you.
Let's run away to faraway places. We'll make a new life of our own. Whoa.
Maggie's one of the most thoughtful and caring people that I have ever had the pleasure of befriending, and also probably the most outgoing and crazy, in a good way. For those of you who don't know me, I can be quiet and shy. For those of you who know Maggie, well, they do say opposites attract. Andrew, I am so happy she found you. Maggie is always saying how romantic Andrew is, and I've witnessed it on a few occasions. For example, on the night Maggie and I returned from her bachelorette trip in Florida, we walked into their house and Maggie immediately said, "Babe, you cleaned the house while I was gone? And you bought me flowers?" Such simple gestures that we all take for granted, but it put a smile on Maggie's face, which was priceless. And it made me smile the whole way home, knowing how loved and appreciated Andrew made her feel.
I promise to love and protect you, comfort you in times of distress, encourage you to achieve all of your goals, most importantly, rap Eminem songs with you. I vow to take on life as a team and never to disregard your opinion or your feelings. And what excites me the most about being your husband is the fact that our love now gets to grow old with us. Thank you for loving me and accepting me as I am. I love you now and forever.
I promise to always take time to just be us, and to make sure to continue we always share at least one good laugh a day. I promise to love you forever and always, to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond. And most importantly, I promise to always fix your beard when it gets messed up. I love you.
In preparation for today's ceremony, I asked Maggie and Andrew to complete a questionnaire. In response to the question, what would make your ceremony the best in the world? Andrew wrote, "It will be perfect, no matter what, as long as I leave married to the love of my life."
Maggie, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love.
with the pledge to love you today,
The pledge to love you today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
always, and forever.
always and forever.
Andrew, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love,
As a symbol of love.
with the pledge
With the pledge
to love you today,
to love you today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
always, and forever.
always and forever.
Maggie and Andrew, today you've become an official family for yourselves and Tanner. Go into the world and fulfill your dreams. Love, support, and help one another as you grow. Seek out opportunities to be good to one another. May the seeds of your love, now planted in marriage, continue to grow and flourish. You have probably kissed thousands of times, but today the feeling will be due. No longer simply partners and best friends. You have now become husband and wife, and can now seal this covenant with a kiss. It is my great privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Lipnicki.
I guess I want to start off to say how thankful I am and that we should all be that we were able to gather here tonight as friends and family. We may not all know each other, but we have a connection, and it's through Maggie and Andrew and Tana.
I truly knew there was something special between the two of them. The fact that Maggie could tolerate our friend group, I was certain Andrew found the one. As time went on, I spent more and more time with Andrew and Maggie, and I was finally introduced to Tanner. I immediately saw the relationship that Andrew and Tanner shared together, and there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that the bond between the three of them would never be broken.
You really are the dad that you didn't have to be. You've shown everybody in his life that family is not just defined by our genes, but just from love and caring for him. Not only do you love him like your own son, you treat him like a best friend, and I love that.
I'm blessed that Maggie found Andrew. He's great to her and he's great with Tanner, and I love that, and he's been really close with me.
My song with my dad is I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I didn't share this with him before tonight because I'm going to be emotional. Because getting married doesn't mean you get rid of me. You're still stuck with me. And I'm so sorry, but you are. The late night phone calls at 2 a.m. when I have a tummy ache, you still have to be there even though I'm married. So, Whitney was always our girl. Bodyguard was always my movie. My dad would call me back when we had cable television and you had to be on a channel. You couldn't just watch it on Netflix or anything like that. He'd call me and he'd be like, the Bodyguard's on, TNT, you gotta watch it. And I'd put it on and it was always our song, and my dad was always there my whole life, and Whitney was always our girl. So tonight we're dancing to I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, Dad. So get up here. You're not done with me yet.
So I'm thankful for having a daughter. I had 3 boys, which, believe me, they pushed me. And Maggie pushed me, I just never knew it till about 6 months ago. But anyway, let's all thank God and be glad that we're here tonight. Bless us for this meal that we're going to share together. We love you all and we appreciate you coming tonight.
I'm just very happy that both Maggie and Andrew and Tanner are family today, and I couldn't ask for anybody better than Andrew.
I truly wish nothing but the best for all 3 of you and your future as a family.
Now I could stand up here all day and roast Andrew. But our celebration's not about that. It's about the true love that has been found between Andrew and Maggie. And on that note, I'd like everyone to raise their drinks or whatever they have in front of them, and cheers to the beautiful newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Lipnicki.
I promise to love you forever and always, to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond.
And I promise to always respect you. I love you now and forever.